Welcome to a new video of web application design using Flask. Last video we have seen the concept of cookies, how we store the information of the cookies in the object of request. Now in this session we'll be seeing session management. So it is extension or something like cookies also, but the session management is to create the sessions like login and logout kind of things if you want to create. So this session management is expected. So to manage the session, here I'll be creating multiple files together. Like front page, I'll have the login and logout option and view profile option also. And with the help of that, we just can create the sessions. And that session information will be again forwarded in the particular login pages. When the login is done, then we'll go to perform some other operations with that. So let's see how to perform the operation. So first of all, I need a front page, which is your home, will contain the multiple links, and when you click on that links, I'll perform the operation of login, logout, and I'll perform the operation of view profiling also. So the program that we have seen in the previous session, few of them I'll carry forward and will perform the operations with them also. So first of all, let's see what do you mean by this session. Like cookie, session data is stored on client. Session is the time interval when the client logs into the server and logs out of it. The data which is needed to be held across the session is stored in the client's browser temporarily. A session with each client is assigned with a session ID. The session data is stored on the top of cookies and the server signs them cryptographically. So we require a secret key for that. That secret key we need to mention on the server side. Okay, so for this encryption, a Flask application needs a defined secret key. We can assign any secret key for that. Session object is also a dictionary object containing a key value pairs of session variables and associated values. That also we can keep. We can maintain the time of the session also. If no activities are done, then we can log out the session. Like that, applications are possible in it. So as I told, session object is a dictionary object containing key value pairs of session variables and associated values of it. For example, if you want to set the username session variable, we can use the statement like session of username in square bracket is equal to admin, like this. So admin is the username which is stored inside the session object. Okay, so if you want to release the session variable, we can use the pop method for that. See session.pop and get this username. So in this way, the information inside the session can be stored and we can get that information out of the session with the help of pop method of the session class. So let's see, let's create a simple application of the home page first, and then we'll see how to connect multiple pages to that particular object there. So let's start with the basic HTML. Let's create the file name like home.html. Okay, home.html. So here we'll have complete data I got. Yes, I don't require the whole. I'll focusing only on the body. So in head, let's add the title like my front page, and in the body, okay, so we'll add something like some attractive information like welcome to my website. Okay, and then add the links. Okay, for example, first link is the login. Okay, login information, okay, which will contain the names like login. Okay, login. Then the second will be, okay, so second will be like view profile. So let's add a profile. Let's use that view profile, and here will like profile information. The third URL is containing log out. So let's use log out here. That's it, a simple page I have created. Welcome to the website. When I click on login, view profile and the log out. So let's go to the home directory and then we'll check what sort of information or how it is looking like. Okay, so let's open it. See how it is created. So with the help of that login, logout and session management will demonstrate. Yeah, this is your website. Login first URL, the second is profile, and third is log out. Okay, when I click on that, check it out how it is actually forwarding the requests. Okay, so in this way we'll have the links connected here, and based on that we'll create the remaining pages. Now let's see the session file. Okay, so create a new file and we'll save this file as your session.py. So main, your Flask file will be there. Let's import, create the object, okay, that's it. So first of all, let's go for the root. Okay, so for the common and basic root, let's define the function called as home, for example. So when I open my route, so I'll open the home.html page. So let's return. So here we require some functions, render template, okay, and any other I require. Okay, maybe not, or it is, yeah, session is also required perfectly. Okay, so return render template home.html. okay, that's it. So when I start with the route, basically without any other URLs, will render the home.html. Now let's go for the second one, like when I go to login.html. So when login operations are required, then what to do, that we will see now. Okay, so when I am using login, let's go one by one. Login. Okay, so in case of login, we'll render the login.html. okay, login.html, that's it. Okay, okay, and the third case, for example, so log out. Let's go for the logout. Okay, for logout operations, we'll define the logout page there. So but for logout operation, we need to make use of the sessions there. Okay, so session we need to extract, and that session we have to create at the part of the success. Okay, so I'll talk about that afterwards. Let's create the another route. See how many routes are required there. Now it is view profile. Okay, view profile, is it view profile? Exactly, view profile, correct. So that's also I'm creating here, and let's define profile function for that. Okay, sorry, it's nothing is written here. Let's pass. Okay, so in case of profile, now here comes the application of the session. Okay, application of the session. So basically when we have to use the session, so we just have to check whether the email is present in the session or not. If the email is present in the session, then we will go to render the template of profile.html. okay, profile.html is email is present in the session. So just check it out. If email in session, okay, if it is present, if the email is present, then only we will render the session. So let's extract the email ID from the session object, okay, and then render the template. Render template, what will be the render template for us? Profile.html. okay, by passing the information of email there, okay, like this. Okay, by passing the information there, and if it is not, then we just can return something like this. User, okay, is not logged in, please log in first, something like that. So let's use, I think, the paragraph, please log in first. Okay, so let's finish it. Okay, so profile route is also created, login is also created here, profile route is also created, and let's create one more success that will require in future. So after login, I'll define one more here called as success. Okay, so we have seen already in the last session also, when username and password are correct, then I'll be calling the success. Okay, so let's use the success. Okay, so in the success method, I will check what request contains. If request, okay, we have not imported the request. Yeah, so go for the request, and if request dot method is equal to post. Okay, if request dot method is equal to post, then we'll extract the email ID into the session. So we'll put that particular email ID into the session from the form. Okay, so let's give email. Okay, sessions email is equal to request dot form and email. That will contain the email ID which I have stored. What I am doing here the login ID or the email ID which is requested. Okay, so that requested email ID I will take and I will store that into the session email update. Okay, fine. From the login page, so login page is not yet shown. Last time we have used the login page, that same page I will be using here, correct? Okay, now else, sorry, so for after the success operation, sorry, you need to just create it and rendering is required. Render template to success dot html. Okay, success dot html, that's it. Yeah, okay, our logout is not done yet, so let's create the logout also. So how to perform the logout? So just check whether that email again, if email is the session information that we are maintaining. Okay, if email is present in the session, so take that out by using pop. Okay, what to take? Email, second parameter put none. Okay, and return the render template for logout.html. Okay, logout.html, and if it is not, then we just can put that you are already logged out. Okay, so let's use it like this. We are already logged out. Okay, that's it, like that. So our prime code is almost done, remaining files are required. I'll just show you how now we'll be connecting it to it. Now see, first of all, when you start your thing, so it will call home.html, home.html will be rendered here by using route. Now first login.html is required. So we are already having a login page here. So just like check it out, the login page is this. Okay, login. This is a login page which will require the email ID and password. When you click on login, it will call this page. Okay, call this page where to enter email ID and password. Once you click on OK, it will call success. Okay, so what is success here? Success, I am calling success.html page here. So let's go for success.html page. Here, this was showing you are successfully logged in. This will forward the request to the login successful, this success.html page which contains the view profile again. When the login is done, then only view profile is possible. Again, what is there in the view profile? Just go for view profile. Now in view profile, we'll check the session. Okay, this session is containing email ID there or not. Now where this is present, okay, where it's present, when success is done, when I call the success, that time from the request I am sending this email into session object. Okay, and then only request to the success.html is forwarded. It means that the session is created here and that session information contain the email ID present inside it. Okay, the email ID is present. Now that email ID I will check in the profile whether email is present in session. Yes, if it is present in the session, extract it and then forward to profile.html. Now if email ID is not present, it means that you are forwarding to the profile. It will show please log in first. So email ID is not present inside the session. To maintain the session, email ID is required. If it is directly called with the view profile, it will show please log in first. Getting it? So this is how operations of sessions are controlled here. So let's go for it. So when I click on view profile will be viewed. So check out the view profile now. The last time the file was created, that's same maintained here. It show welcome and the name of it. Welcome and the name of the person will be shown. So that name also we have passed from here. See, view profile name is email, and that email will be extracted here and will be printed here. Fine. In this way we are passing this information. One more page is required, logout.html, which is not yet created. So let's create the logout.html page here, and the logout.html will just show the information about the logout. So let's create HTML. So many pages are there. Try to understand the linkage of them. Okay, let's finish it. Okay, so okay, let's create the body. And here we'll pass some information in the paragraph like logged out successfully. Okay, logged out successfully, like that. And after that we'll add a link for the login again. Okay, charef equal to okay, so let's provide the link to the login. Correct. And okay, once it is completed, sorry, it's completed, and here we'll write login here. We'll pass information to the login. Okay, that's it, login here. This is logout page. Once you click on the logout, go to the logout. If email in session, then take this email out. So session will be expired. If email is not present in the session, it's expired. Then render the logout.html, and if it is not present, it will show you already logged out, like that. Okay, it will go here, logged out successfully, and again ask for the login. So you can go to the login page to log in it again. Let's see the output, and then we'll go to check is any changes required in the code or not. Okay, so let's run the code. Okay, yeah, fine, it's running. Correct. And now open your front page, which is opening the home.html page. Okay, so let's check it out. Localhost and 50070. Okay, it's showing error there. The server encounter internal server error, complete a request, either server is overloaded or error in the application. So let's check it out. I think multiple consoles are running there, so I'll just stop it, close this one, and let's check home.html file. What's the location of home.html file is present? Yeah, it's not present in the same folder. We'll go to template folder is required, save. Correct. Done. So you need to take care about this also. Yeah, server is running perfectly. Refresh. Now I got the front page. Welcome to my website. Okay, when I go to check my profile, okay, so view profile, okay, sorry, it's not matching, actually the spelling is mistaken. View profile, okay, here also view, EW, fine, refresh it, profile, right. Let's open it again, and now we'll check it one by one. Localhost 5000, yes, right, still it's not. I'll restart the server, run, start debugging. Okay, so the debugging is started. Yeah, open the pane. Okay, so yeah, view profile. Now see, here session is not created. That's why we have checked that the session is not created. When I click on the particular URL here, directly on the view profile, it will go to the view profile options. Okay, we'll go to the view profile option here, view profile here, sorry, not this, here view profile. Email is not present there, that's why it's go to please log in first, because session is not generated, you are not logged in. Login is done only when the email is present in the session, that time, that's why it is showing this error. Getting it? Back. Okay, if you go to logout, see you are already logged out, because again the thing is, check the logout options. Here I am using logout. Email again is not present in the session. If it is present, then take it out and then render to logout. So you are already logged out because email again is not present. This is how you can identify what information is present in the session object. If it is present, then you can identify that session is now currently active and available. Fine. Important part is login. So login is forwarding to your main login.html page which we have created. Okay, which contain username and password. Okay, so let's use the username and the password. Password was something. Okay, I'll add some password. Okay. Now, so it's showing method not allowed. The method is not allowed the requested URL. So we know that what exactly the error will be present over here. So what was that? Success. If you go to success, in the success we need to apply the methods here. So it will show the error else. Methods is equal to, so let's apply the post method here. Okay, apply the post method. Let's run it again. Okay, it's running. Go back, yes, refreshed, log in, and now enter. Okay, now again internal server error encountered, either server is overloaded or there is an error in the application. So just have to rectify the error one by one. Check it out what exactly the success is having here. So we just can identify what information is present in it. So what I am calling here success, 5000 as success. So success is this. Methods, I am applying post, define the success. Okay, the request dot method is equal to post session of email. I am putting request dot form email. So in the request I am having email ID present that I am storing into session, and then I am returning the template success.html over here. Okay. So in the presentation I have mentioned about the key, secret key, like we require a secret key here. See, just can check it out here. Session which client assigned with session ID, and the session data is stored on the top of cookies and the server signs them cryptographically. For this encryption, a Flask application needs a defined secret key. Secret key is not mentioned, that's why its authorization is not done. Here I need to mention the secret key, app.secret key. You can mention anything that you require, like for example admin123, the secret key I just mentioned, and now my secret key will be posted, stored along with the session respectively. Okay, the secret key is required there, that's why it was showing the error. So let's run this. Okay, now running. Let's go to the home. Yeah, this is the correct site. Okay, yeah, now I'll go to the login. The login has called login.html, this one. Here I'll enter my email ID and my password. Any password you just can enter. Like here also we can write the validation part. I have not given that. Okay, now so it is go to success page. Now login successful, and again in login successful, if you go to the success.html file, okay, where is success? Yeah, here it is showing view profile. It will go to view profile. Once the success is done, then only it will go to the view profile. Correct. So click on that. Now see, now view profile has got that information of email ID there. How it is extracted that? See this. So here in the view profile, okay, I got that email ID from the session, and then it's containing that, then view profile is done. If it is not, it will show if you login first. At the start I have shown this one. When you directly click on profile, it will show this error. Please log in first. So when you perform that operation, session will be expired, session will be deleted. Now currently it is not there, email ID is presented. When you do successful login, that time only, when you do successful login, that time only it is created, the success is created, and it's from the session respectively with the email ID, then only the requests are getting forwarded with the help of it. So let's see the output again. Come back, successful is done, coming back, go to profile. See, directly I got it because session is now active, that's why. Come back, log out, okay, come back and see the profile. Login first. So when I have done log out, that time I have popped out the email ID. So session is expired, section deleted. That's why it is showing login first. Okay, check it out. So log out again. You already logged out. Again login. Again enter the information. Just enter. Okay. Fine. Login successful. View profile will go there. Okay. In this way, if you directly go to profile, it's active till active. Login. Go to the login page and new login will be done onwards. Same this way. This is how the connectivity systems are done. We can create the session management in the Flask. See, this is what I have done. I'll just take a revision of it to stop it and then take the revision. We have created the home page which contain the information about the 3 URLs like login, view profile and logout. Okay, and in session we have created all these functions for the respective URLs. Generally, when you start with the render template home and login, create a login page which contains email ID and password to enter. Then success page. This success page, when you enter the things correctly, then only success page will be forwarded using login. Okay, if the method is post, then only extract the email ID and store in session. Extract it from request and store in session and return the success.html. For logout, check email ID is present in the session. Okay, if it is present, then pop out, and if it is not, then send you are already logged out. And after that, render the logout.html which was containing logout information there. And in case of view profile, again check whether email is there. So this is the method to check that whether session is active or not. If session is not active, then don't render the templates. Okay, remember that rendering of template is possible based on the condition that you put inside the session object. Okay, so I'm mentioning the email session, emails condition. That's why the rendering of the particular template, particular HTML file is possible along with the information. If that information not present, that information will not be carried forwarded into view.html. Here we will not get that email ID there. So this is the way that we combine multiple pages together by sessions, forwards it. It's connected to cookies, just persistent information we can put. We can create login, logout pages with the help of such management activities in the session. So try this code. Lot many files are there. We can check the video and go step by step how to create the session management in the Flask. Thank you. Thanks a lot.